Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Carburetor Garage. My name is Matt, and we're out here in the little shed at home, and we're going to be working on this today. This is a Troy-Bilt TB110 21-inch cutting deck lawnmower. It will not start. Can't figure out why it won't start. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to replace the carb. These things are less than like 20 bucks, so we're going to replace the carb, check the spark plug, which I probably should have done, but anyway, we'll probably replace the spark plug too, and then we'll see if we can get this thing to start up. So I kind of inherited this. I say inherited. I was given this thing as a project to see if I could get it to start, and if I can get it to start, it's mine to keep. So if not, we'll just roll it out front and someone else will try and fix it. So what we're going to do is start by, then we're going to take this top cover off, and then we can get down here to the carb. And this is one of the ones that doesn't have a bulb, like a primer bulb. It's supposed to self-prime, so, and it has no choke. So we'll go ahead and see if we can get this to start up. So let's get started. I gotta make some position changes here, see if we can actually record this, and then we'll get to it. Oh, and this is our replacement kit. Came with an air filter, hoses, a fuel filter, and a plastic carburetor. That's the gaskets. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. So let's go ahead and start tearing it down. It's currently raining outside because it rains in Florida every afternoon or evening. And so I grabbed a little bit of everything. I got my Craftsman socket kit out here also, so hopefully that'll help us out as well. And like I said, let's start with taking off the top cover to get to this. I think there's screws under here we need to get to. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so I just took the cover off. Let's see if I can find him. There's a cockroach living in there. There he is. Hello, Mr. Cockroach. Anyway, let's go ahead and get him out. See if we can catch him. Nope, missed him. Shoot! Where'd he go? Oh my God, there's two of them in there. It's like a home. It's a cluster of roaches. Come out, Mr. Roach. Well, whatever. So here's the filter that came out, and it's nasty. I mean, that alone could have been part of the problem. All right, so bye. Actually, bye. So let's go ahead and take this off, this cover off, and then we can see what's behind it. May not have to take this off at all. So I'm gonna pull that off. I don't know what that is. Hold on one sec. All right, guys, so this is a 7mm. Try and do this one-handed. See how many nuts and bolts I lose. Nice thing is we can just go plop, set them in there, and we don't lose nothing. Yeah, this thing's a filthy pig. And I left it sitting outside, uncovered. So that probably didn't help either. Now there's two more, huh? All right, so those little ones were 7mm, and then these look to be 8. So that was a good guess. Those are indeed 8s. So we'll take those off. Now I assume these are what hold the whole carburetor in here. Nope. There we go. All right. Come on. So looks like there's a, yep.
There's a hose holding that in place. So we can just take that and put it aside. We'll clean that out. And here's our carb. There's the bowl. So now we need to, we're gonna take this off just so I can see a little better. All right, let me, I'm gonna pull this off and then I'll come back. Top plate's out of the way. There's 3 of these, 8mm. Now we can get to the carb here. So we'll go ahead and take this off. We'll pull this off. And that should free the carb up to be removed. And then back in here, there's a couple screws that looks like that are holding that carburetor on. I don't know if you can, how well you can see that. Right there. All right, so let me take these off. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. Let's see. I don't know if I can. Let's see. So you kind of have to like pick it up in the middle almost to bend it. All right, let me set this down. All right, got the camera set up and repositioned. I think it should be as easy as kind of like rotating these out, but I don't want to screw this up too bad. Let's see. Let's figure this out. Looks like it just pushes in. Yeah, that's insane. It just pushes in. So there's actually a hose down here with a clamp on it. So we'll take our pliers. Maybe. Probably should have got my other pliers. I get it this way. Let's see. There we go. There's probably a better way to do this, like with bigger pliers. Yep. Let me go get some different pliers. There, just slide your clamp back. Now, let's go ahead and see if we can just, see if we can wiggle this hose loose. Nope. All right, take our screwdriver. There we go. She's stuck on there good. There we go. That looks like water. Yeah, definitely. Now I wonder if we got water in here. Huh. I think we'll be taking the tank off too. That should be I think a somewhat simple process. You just slide it, and this out, just like this. Ta-da! And then we dispose of this according to hazmat rule. All right, fuel's been disposed of in a legal manner. Now, it looks like this just pulls straight off. There's no bolt that goes into the block or anything. So, or the head or whatever. Yeah, so see, that pulls just off like that. Not sure how well you can see that, but let's move this. So right here, it just pushes on. Let's see, let's back out. it's just pushed on like that. You just wiggle it off. So now we should be able to get those throttle cables and stuff off. So, alright, so that should come out like that. Just let that hang. This one just slides off like that. Ooh, that gas is old. Man, it smells bad. So here's the old carb. I lined it up with the new one earlier, and everything's a good match. So we're going to go ahead and grab our new one, and we'll get all that set up. Ooh, that gas smells terrible. Woo, man. Not good. Not good at all. Bad. Very bad. Alright, so I'm just going to clean this up a little bit. Not much to clean. Let's take a look at this. Oh, there we go. So we'll go ahead and pull that off. Okay. Got our plug wire off. Let's take a look at our plug. This kit did not come with a plug, unfortunately. Alright, so that's a 16. It feels... Ooh, yeah. She gross. I mean, it's dirty, but... Let's see. It's dirty, but it's not super terrible. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nasty. Maybe we'll go buy a new plug, too. So we'll set that to the side. Looks like this may have been replaced before. I'm going to go online and double check and make sure this is the right plug. So that doesn't look quite right for some reason, but... Alright, so... Hopefully the piston didn't... Like, it looks long to me. Well, it doesn't look like it's been hit by the piston or anything. Well, now let's get our replacement carburetor. Slide this out of the way for now. So, this comes with 2 gaskets. Comes with a round one. And then it comes with this one here, and that's shaped like the back of the carb, or the front of the carb. So that's what we're going to use. And then this has this fitting here, which pushes in against the head. So let's go ahead and take this out. Just like that. Let's see. So it just goes in here just like this. Just kind of push it into place. Just like that. Now we can take our controls, if I can get back in here. No. I believe that was that one. And then this one comes across the top. Kind of pops back in there. We should be able to push this back into place. Just like so. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, that was pretty simple. Let's see. You get our hoses reattached. And that's interesting. This one doesn't have. Oh, that's right. That goes on the plastic piece. So we have this spot here, this hose, and that's going to go to our tank. Where's our tank? Over here. So here's our tank. The hose still looks good. I'm not going to replace that. I am going to go get some brake clean and clean this thing out. I'll be right back. So we're going to clean that out. Alright, so I shot this thing with some brake clean. So now we can take this hose and we'll put it back on the nipple. Let me show you where that is. Let's see, back there. That's where we're putting the hose. So this tank goes on. Oh, hold on. There we go. So your tank goes on to those openings here. And it just slides on, just like this. And then you push it over. And that locks it in place. Now we'll take our hose and we'll reconnect it there and put our clamp back in place. Alright, so you can see our hose is back on, clamp's back in place. This will go back on our plastic piece that we got to clean off also before we put it on. So I'm going to clean that off and then we'll reattach it there. Alright guys, so we got that piece cleaned off. This comes here to this hose. It simply attaches there. Like that, hopefully. And then this screws in, so this pushes on here. And then this comes on there. Then all we have to do is bolt this thing back down. So, take that off. Let's get our 8mm. Let's see. Let's change position. Let's change position again. Alright guys, so hopefully you can see here we've got the 8mm bolts in. So we're just going to tighten these up. Okay. Tighten those up. Alright guys, so we ran across the street to our big box store. Let's see if you can see that. That's the replacement plug. And I left my glasses inside. So this is E3.22. For the E3 brand spark plug. Let's see what size. Alright, so this is a 13/16. So we just take this, put it back in our, you can see right here, this is where the plug goes. Right here. I've kind of started it by hand. I'll take the socket. I'm always scared of cross-threading these things for some reason. But again, guys, we don't need to go, you know, nuts away on it, right? Here we go. There we go. So again, we just need to snug her up. Put our spark plug wire back on. You feel it click into place, you know you're right. Alright, now, what I need to do is take this thing outside. Now that we got everything back together, we got our new carb in, we got our fuel tank cleaned out. So what we want to do is take this thing outside. We're going to put some fuel, some non-ethanol gas, because this even says on it no E85. So that could be part of the problem, what happened with this thing, because they were using E85 with it. But as I mentioned before, with my small engines, I generally don't use E85 unless I'm in an absolute pinch. But we're not in a pinch, so we're not going to use it. So let's go ahead and we'll get this thing down and outside, because it looks like it stopped raining for the time being. And we'll get our non-ethanol fuel. We'll fill this bad boy up. All right, guys. So we got our non-ethanol fuel here. Let's go ahead and fill this up. How many of you hate these government spouts? We're going to talk about that too. Not this video, but another video. Whoa. Oh my gosh. I got a little distracted, huh? Alright. Well, it's full. Okay, here we go. So, I haven't started it at all yet. Let's see how many pulls it takes, because this thing's supposed to be a no prime unit. Let's see how many pulls this takes. 1, 2, that doesn't sound good. 3. Well, I know why they got rid of this. It sounds like it's slapping the piston. The piston's slapping. This thing's a piece of junk. This thing's going to be rolled out front. I don't know if y'all heard that. That, like, clack, 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 clack. I'll start it again. You listen. Got plenty of oil. Yeah, buddy. Take long for that engine to grenade. Man, that's terrible. So the story on this thing is it was donated to a church thrift store. And someone thought, well, the people there thought, oh, that was nice. That's a nice mower. Well, it wouldn't start. Well, thinking that was why they got rid of it, because they couldn't start it. But it starts fine now that we got we got a new carb and we got a new air filter and a new spark plug on there, which is great. But it sounds like the piston's slapping. It's loud, like loud. Let's do it again. Well, guys,
think this is getting rolled out front. Because it definitely sounds like the piston is hitting. Maybe the valve, or the valve run or something. There's no point in keeping it because it's just going to grenade anyway. So I'll pull my new plug out. And I guess I'll take the carburetor off. And that way if I run across one of these in the future, I'll have those at least. Alright, let's deconstruct. Well, I'll do that off screen. But guys, thanks for checking us out today on Gray Beard Garage. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's unfortunate because this thing's in nice shape. That's just the way it is. So guys, we'll see you here next time on Gray Beard Garage. My name is Matt. Remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Unless it's got a piston slap. I mean, you can fix that, but we're not doing it. Anyway guys, we'll see you here next time. Be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribers. The vast majority of my views come from unsubscribed folks, so please consider doing it to help the channel out. We're getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. So we'll see you here next time, guys. Gray Beard Garage. Take care.